We are pleased to announce the release of our new free 30-minute ranges indicator. The indicator draws a box around the previous 30-minute period and extends lines at the previous 30-minute period's high and low. The purpose of this indicator is to show current price in relation to the previous 30-minute period. The indicator also draws lines at the current 30-minute period's high and low, as shown in this graphic, the yellow lines. This is so traders can visually see if the current 30-minute period is inside the previous 30, has tagged either the high or the low, has encompassed the previous 30-minute period, and where it is in relationship to the close of the current 30-minute period. It's been designed with our Stats for Trading subscribers in mind, those who use our published statistics at statsfortrading.com, but it is being made available free of charge even to non-members. Let's take a look at how we would install it. Now, this indicator is designed to work with NinjaTrader 8. It does not work with NinjaTrader 7 or any other trading platform. So to install the indicator, you simply go to the Control Center. Perhaps you're already aware of how to install indicators, but we'll show, we just go to Tools, Import, NinjaScript Add-on. Then you browse to the downloaded indicator, hit Open, and you'll get the message that it has been successfully installed. Sometimes it takes a minute. There we go. Now you go to a chart. You can right-click on it, go to Indicators, and go to our SFT indicators, or I'm sorry, our Stats for Trading indicators, and pick the 30-minute previous and current ranges. All right, let's take a look at some of the configuration settings for this indicator. Now, going just top to bottom, here's a setting to display in ticks. Now, if you're one of our subscribers, our published reports currently are in dollars, so you can certainly display them that way. And that takes this box here. This is the previous 30-minute box, the little red box at the lower left of the shaded area, and underneath the yellow line in this case. Those are our current and our previous 30-minute ranges. Now this is crude oil, so it's the previous 30 here we see had a 36 cent range, and since there's 1 cent per tick, we say that would be a 36 tick range for crude oil. Now this is very important here. This calculate on price change. This is the required setting for this, and we hard coded in the indicator, but just so you know, make sure you do not change this. Leave it to on price change. The reason for that is, one of the reasons anyways, is so that we can immediately know if one of the edges has been tagged. We don't have to wait for the bar to close. Different traders use different size bars and things like that. And of course, you can set your box color here, and the opacity is the density of the color. So we see here, this box here has a green. If we made this 100%, for instance, that box would go solid green. So you can set that to whatever setting you want, to just so you can visually see the previous 30-minute period. Now these are your various font colors, and the offset is really what we should talk about here. So the offset here, different traders' screens will do different things. So if this will allow you to move the red boxes, the red range boxes. So if it's overlapping too much, you can increase that to a negative setting. So if you do negative 20, for instance, on these, we'll see that these boxes will go a little bit farther down. So just because negative 20 works on my chart doesn't mean it will work on yours. So you have to adjust that yourself. And of course, your high colors here, though this P30 high-low line color is the color of the line that is extended through the current 30-minute period at the top or the high or the bottom or the low of the previous 30-minute period. Then, of course, the line thicknesses. And this is here our current, the C30 high-low line color. This is our current 30-minute periods lines, the high of the low and the low. Now, I know a lot of traders like to keep their charts simple with as few things on it as possible. I just like to explain why we've put this line on. So when we first developed the indicator, we didn't have in testing, we didn't have the high and the low line of the current period. And it became quickly evident that depending on your bar size or the time frame you're trading, there were situations where you wouldn't know, you couldn't look at it and say with any kind of certainty if the high or the low of the previous 30 had been tagged. So by adding these lines, we are able to certainly see that visually. Now, if you're running a really fast time frame, you might be able to hide these lines. So if you want to hide any line, you just go into NinjaTrader and you set it to transparent. It's usually right here near the top. And what happens is that will just hide whatever line that is. Well, personally, I like to see that line so that I can easily visually see where the high and the low is of the indicator. That's pretty much the configuration. Now, if you were able to get this, if you want to receive this indicator, you'll get a manual with it as well that explains these settings. So how can you get the indicator? Well, there's a link right there, and that link will be included in the description of this video below. So feel free to check it out. All you have to do is click the link, sign up for our mailing list, and you'll get some emails and you'll be able to download the indicator. We hope you enjoy using it. We hope it benefits you. It's going to save you from having to have a 30-minute chart on your screen. That way it saves screen real estate, and perhaps on your trading screen, your entry screen, you can have this indicator and you can see if how the statistics line up with the previous 30-minute period. That is if you're a subscriber. If you're not, then we just hope you enjoy using the indicator. And for those who are subscribers to our statistics, we just want you to know that we're working on a more feature-rich indicator that I think you're going to really like once we complete it. So stay tuned. In the meantime, use the free indicator. The next indicator will be available only to our subscribers. There'll be no additional charge for it. If you're a member of our published statistics that we send out every week, then you will get the indicator automatically. So we're not exactly sure when that will be coming, but hopefully in the next few weeks. Well, thank you for watching the video. We hope that the indicator benefits you. We hope you're able to make good use out of it. Remember, at statsfortrading.com, we believe that knowledge is power and that you should never take the trader out of the trade. Thank you for watching.